Alright, just stopping right here before you even start the video. Every video is going to come with a disclaimer, so feel free, if you've already watched this disclaimer, to skip ahead into the actual episode. All the information that you see in this video, in this episode today, has been taken from Don't Go to the Cosmetics Counter Without Me, 9th edition. This was written by Paula. Her full name's right there, and her Paula's Choice research team. Paula's Choice is a pretty well-known and trusted skincare brand. I've taken parts from this book that I found most interesting and intriguing that I think deserves to be known, so hopefully you're interested as well. I might turn off comments if I haven't. Please be respectful in the comments and realize that this is not my research, and this book was made in 2015, I believe. So some of the ideas, they may have changed, they may have introduced new research. I can't, go too far depth into that, but just be mindful of that and enjoy today's episode because I sure enjoyed learning and creating it. Hello you shining stars, and welcome to my channel, Shining Star Soup, and another episode of the Soup Bowl product by product reviews. This episode is part 3 where I'm going to be going through the reviews for Biotherm, Bobbi Brown, and I might butcher this, Boscia. I probably not say that right. Keep in mind that all of these reviews are from the 9th edition of Don't Go to the Cosmetics Counter Without Me, so some of these products that they have left reviews for may be discontinued. Formulas may have changed. Not every product that is available now, years later, is going to be reviewed, obviously, in this book. So we're going to jump right into it. I'm not going through every single review. You'll see my little stars with the important points, and if you hear any noise in the background, I am doing laundry, so my apologies as well if you end up hearing something during my pauses. Okay, so let's jump right into Biotherm. This is the skincare only edition. The strengths for Biotherm are: sunscreens include the right UVA protecting ingredients. They have some good cleansers and makeup removers. Weaknesses are overuse of drying alcohols in moisturizers, overly fragmented products, and ineffective AHAs and BHAs, which are your alpha acids and your beta acids. Jumping right into the cleanser, the good one is the BioSource Softening Cleansing Milk for Dry Skin. This one's for normal to dry skin. Rinses well without the aid of a washcloth. It's the only cleanser that is listed good. Your average ones are your biosensitive Derma Neutral Cleanser. It isn't for everyone because it isn't for everyone, especially for sensitive skin, because it has that oil right there. So my little stars will be here with that oil. If you have sensitive skin, that product right there is not good. So just watch out for that product in future products that you buy if you have sensitive skin. The tonifying exfoliating cleanser with thermocellular water is loaded with fragrance. Now, I will list the ones to give the hard pass to if they are still in existence. The White Detox Brightening Micro Scrub Cleanser is very drying and dark spots cannot be scrubbed away. The formula also contains soap-like ingredients that are irritating to all skin types. So just pass on the White Detox if it's even a product that they carry anymore. Next, we will move on to eye makeup removers. The two good ones, but expensive, are that one, the Makeup Remover Gel. It won't remove waterproof mascara because it is water soluble. And the BioSource Cleansing Micellar Water. It's decent, but it does contain fragrance. The hard pass is the BioSource Hydro Mineral Lotion Softening Water. That one right there, it has alcohol and not the good kind, and it also has fragrance. Moving on to the toners, there are no recommended toners for having alcohol and not the good kind high up on the ingredients lists. It's recommended just to pass on the Biotherm toners. There's many better toners out there. Your exfoliants, again, another thing, they are worth a pass. They are basically very expensive, rated average at best. The amount of BHA is less than 0.5%, and when your BHAs are less than 0.5%, just pass because they provide no benefit to the skin regardless. The exfoliants also have skin damaging alcohol and fragrances ingredients which are known to cause irritation. Now, the moisturizers, eye creams, and serums that this book, it kind of surprised me because they are average at best. The entire moisturizer, eye cream, and serums, because of their alcohol, fragrance, and more preservatives. So these products, the moisturizers, have more preservatives, or at least they did years ago, than they did beneficial ingredients. The ones to absolutely stay away from are these ones right there. The Age Fitness has irritating ingredients, and this one's meant for the eyes. It has fragrance plant oil, the Aqua Source 24-hour deep hydration replenishing gel, again a lot of alcohol and fragrance. The Aqua Source biosensitive eye contour has that bad oil in it and is not for sensitive skin, and the hydrating gel lists alcohol as the second ingredient. There are honestly too many moisturizers and serums from BioSource that are rated poor for too much alcohol and fragrance oils to list. I hope they have changed their formulas because this is very disappointing to me. So there's just too many to list that I'm not going to spend friggin' 15 minutes breaking everything down. Just be leery about alcohol content and those skin irritants in their entire moisturizer, eye cream, and serum line. Now for their lip care and smile care, again, this lip balm right here, rated poor, not only for the ridiculous price, but because it contains the irritating however you say that word, oil. Specialty skincare, again, average at best for Biotherm. Paula's Choice does not really like Biotherm, or at least they didn't like it years ago when this book was published. A hard pass to the Aqua Source Non-Stop Emergency Hydrating Mask because it contains menthol and fragrances known to be irritating to the skin. Even the anti-dark spot treatment is problematic. To sum it up, for Biotherm, unless they have changed their formulations and products over the years, they are known for including that oil, which is very irritating, very harmful for sensitive skin, loaded with fragrance and alcohol high up on the list, like this alcohol right here, which I did find in a lot of products. That is not a good alcohol. And I've seen it listed on some very expensive skincare brands that are, well known and kind of hyped up. Yeah, that alcohol. Yeah, if you see that up on the ingredient list, do yourself a favor and pass on the product. Personally, I've been a fan of Biotherm products, and after reading these reviews, I will be reviewing their ingredients list with a fine-tooth comb before I ever use any more Biotherm products on my face, because those are not cheap, and it's just disappointing to learn that. All right, taking a sip of my coffee, having a quick little vape, and then we're going to be jumping into Bobbi Brown. Alright, moving on to Bobbi Brown. Their strengths are a good cleanser and makeup remover, a good line of foundations and makeup, but their weaknesses, their moisturizers are hindered by jar packaging still, and concealers are a mixed bag with unappealing lip glosses. Alright, jumping straight into the cleanser. The good one is the lathering tube soap, but it is expensive. It also has lavender, jasmine, and grapefruit for fragrances, but not enough to be problematic to the skin. The hydrating rich cleanser is average for having fragrance, irritants, and the two that are hard pass for their high fragrances are the brightening gel cleanser and the extra balm rinse, again for their high fragrance. Alright, your eye makeup removers rated the best, though expensive, is their instant long wear makeup remover. A good formula for all skin types, so way to go Bobbi Brown if that's still around. The regular eye makeup remover is rated good but standard. There are other choices at a better price. For your toners, again, their toners are pass for disappointing ingredients such as too much lavender and orange in the hydrating face tonic. The one that's a hard pass is the brightening hydrating lotion because it has a fragrant bitter orange oil which can make skin more sun sensitive, especially fair skin. So if you see products when you have fair skin, like you're fair tone like I am, look for anything that has bitter orange oil and pass, because that's just going to be very bad, especially if you want to go outside for a day. Just throwing that out there. The scrub, the buff and grains for the face is good but expensive. Moisturizers. Rated the best but expensive is the Intensive Skin Supplement for its good formulations. The Brightening Advanced Serum is far too overpriced for what it does, and their claims are a bit outlandish, and it is more for normal to dry skin because of the emollients. Now I couldn't find, I know they have a priming moisturizer and a moisturizer again in a jar. That must be a new product because I was looking for that one, but it wasn't in the book. There are average ones, and basically when it comes to the moisturizers, the reason why, besides that intensive skin supplement has a good formulation, those glass jars that the moisturizers come in, you want to stay away from, because you're basically throwing the money away. The moment you open it and use it for the first time, unless it's a trial size, you're only going to use once or twice. If you're keeping that glass jar bottle and you keep using it and using it, every time you open that lid, you're losing the beneficial ingredients that you bought that product for in the first place, especially your skincare. Food for thought to keep that in mind. For lip care, you want to give the lip balm SPF 15 a hard pass. Just because it lacks the essential UVA ingredients and it's way overpriced. For your foundations, your best one is the oil-free even finish compact foundation SPF 15 tinted moisturizer. Even though that one does have a small amount of fragrance, it isn't an alarming amount. And the Skin Foundation Mineral Makeup. Your good ones are your foundation skin, but when you're using, or the foundation stick, when you're using those foundation sticks, there's a lot of emollients, so anything in a stick form is not going to be for oily and acne prone skin. So keep that in mind. Your average at best is pretty much your other ones. I don't even know if they make these products anymore. Natural finish, long-lasting finish. If you see a product that's only SPF 12, that's not enough SPF to be effective. Make sure your SPF is at least 15 in your foundation products, so keep that in mind as well. Pore, for your hard pass, is and I don't know if this is still being produced, but the Extra Repair Foundation SPF 25 and their tinted moisturizer balm in extra SPF 25. Irritating, greasy, and too many fragrant irritants for those ones. So just pass on those two. For concealers, to sum it up, their entire concealer line is average to poor at best for not performing well. So when it comes to Bobbi Brown concealers, just opt for the foundations. they don't have very good ratings. For the powder, the rated best is the Sheer Finish Loose and Press powders, as they perform well and don't have any alarming ingredients. When it comes to their blushers and bronzers, they're all rated good for performance. Nothing alarming in those ones. The eyeshadows are all overall rated good, with the best being long wear cream eyeshadows and metallic eyeshadows for their performance. You can't go wrong with Bobbi Brown eyeshadows. It's basically what they're saying. Eye and brow liners rated the best is the long wear gel eyeliner and the brow pencils for performance and having nothing alarming in the ingredients. For the lip color and lip liners, however, this is when it takes a dive. The only two rated good were the creamy lip color and the regular lip color, but the averages at best is glosses, lip shine, and the glosses and the lip shines and the liners are pretty much, if you find a product, and I mentioned this before in other episodes, if you have a product that is cooling or tingling on your lips or your skin, that is not your face telling you that it's working. That's your face telling you that please remove this irritating product. So, I mean, because of that, whenever something's tingling or cooling, maybe take a second, maybe take a pass on those kind of products. Alright, mascara. Rated the best is the No Smudge Mascara for its performance. Good is Everything Mascara and Extreme Party Mascara. But their average at best is the Lash Glamour Extreme Lengthening for a lackluster performance. I'm sure they've introduced other mascaras since this book. Alright, face illuminators, so your highlighters. The Shimmer Brick Compact is rated good. Just don't expect the shimmer effect to go the distance. And the highlighting pen is average at best because it tends to crease. Your brushes, their brushes are rated good for being quite nice, but a little bit overpriced. The most useful ones are the Ultra Fine Eyeliner Brush, the Eyeshadow Brush, the Eye Contour Brush, the Eye Smudge Brush, the Foundation Brush, Concealer Brush, Touch-Up Brush, and Retractable Lip Brushes. So overall, their brushes are decent, but overpriced. Alright, to sum it up, their eyeshadows perform, their brushes are great, moisturizers are a definite pass, their concealers are a pass, their lip liners are a pass, and they do have a couple of good foundations. Alright, so lastly, the last cut you're going to see in this video is for that one, and I will be right back. You'll see a cut. Alright, moving on to skincare only. Boscia. I'm probably still mispronouncing that. I'm honestly a little bit worried before even looking at the reviews because I recently got into the brand and it's sold at Costco, so I do have a couple of items. The oil-free green tea moisturizer, which unfortunately must have come out later because I couldn't find a review for it in this particular edition. And there is another product I have, and it slipped my mind, but it's not important. Oh, the Matcha Madness mask. Again, that's another one that's not listed in the reviews. So this one's actually going to be a pretty quick one. The strengths are all the sunscreens provide sufficient UVA protection, good packaging with some good cleansers and moisturizers. The weaknesses are some of the products contain expensive and irritating ingredients, and there are no effective options for managing acne or lightening skin discoloration at the time that this book was published. Alright, so for their cleansers, the best one is the Clear Complexion Cleanser with Botanical Blast. I have the Clear Complexion cleanser. That's the one I was missing. But it didn't say anything about Botanical Blast, so maybe they must have changed the formula. Yeah. It's one of the best. The good is the Purifying Cleansing Gel. It's good overall, but not for dry skin. Rated average average at best is the Detoxifying Black Cleanser and the Soothing Cleansing Cream. The hard pass you want to watch out for is the Makeup Breakup Cool Cleansing Oil, because it has eucalyptus oil and menthol, which are not good ingredients in skincare. Eucalyptus oil and menthol aren't good ingredients. For the toners, their Clear Complexion Tonic is rated average at best for having lavender oil. Though not high enough to be troublesome, it's still, I've seen it on Sephora, still on sale. You can just pass on that one. And the Balancing Facial Tonic, which I've seen as well, is a hard pass for having lavender flower oil, water, lavender flower water. You don't want that. Alright, for the moisturizers and eye creams and serums, the best is their Restorative Day Moisturizer Cream, SPF 15, and their Night Moisturizer for having great performance. Good is their Oil-Free Daily Hydration SPF and their Oil-Free Nightly Hydration. These ones right here, I'm just going to copy paste. Those ones are all good. The average at best is the Intensive Eye Treatment because it has plant oils, and food for thought is plant oils of any kind cannot lift sagging skin. And the Restorative Night Treatment, not to be confused with the moisturizer cream, the night treatment has fragrant bitter orange. Again, earlier in this episode, you want to stay away from that fragrant bitter orange. The hard passes are their Clear Complexion Moisturizer for having, again, those fragrant oils, and the Clear Complexion Treatment for oils that irritate and inflame the skin. So just keep that in mind. If you have or have a version of the Clear Complexion Treatment, make sure you're looking at the ingredients for oils that are going to actually worsen your skin condition. Specialty skincare products rated the best are the fresh blotting papers for performance. Good is the California Orange blotted linens, but keep in mind the rose, peppermint, and lavender versions are not recommended due to the strong fragrance. Rated average at best is the Clear Complexion Mask, as it can lead to clogged pores. The No Pores, No Shine T-Zone treatment is going to irritate your skin something fierce. The hard passes are the Clarifying Detox Mask, the Illuminating Black Mask, the Pore Purifying Black Strips. Again, all of those have irritating ingredients, and I don't recommend the peeling mask, which I made a mistake of getting on sale at Winners. To sum it up, the brand has good cleansers, a couple of good moisturizers, and great blotting papers. Avoid the toners and watch for that bitter orange ingredient that does way more harm than good to your skin. So we're wrapping up this this Soup Bowl Sunday. Next Sunday's episode is focused on Burt's Bees, that one and that one. Those ones I'm all familiar with, and the Burt's Bees, on a personal note, I haven't really liked any of their products so it's going to be interesting to read the reviews for that brand come next Sunday. Alright, all you shining stars, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.